and welcome to G Fun Facts Online, your go-to source for the most fascinating insights from the world of science and technology. Today, we're diving deep into something truly mind-bending: how artificial intelligence is teaming up with our brains to supercharge learning and cognitive abilities. Imagine a personal trainer, but for your mind, and it's powered by AI. That's where we're headed. For a while now, we've had something called neurofeedback. It's a technique that helps people train their brain activity, which is pretty cool. But traditional neurofeedback often used a one-size-fits-all approach. And let's be honest, when it comes to brains, one size definitely does not fit all. Every single one of our brains is unique, a complex tapestry of neural connections. So how do we tailor brain training to fit each individual perfectly? Enter artificial intelligence. AI is completely revolutionizing neurofeedback by making it incredibly precise. Think of it as moving from off-the-rack suits to bespoke tailoring, but for your cognitive function. AI algorithms are now capable of sifting through vast amounts of brain activity data, usually captured through something called an electroencephalogram, or EEG. These algorithms can spot really subtle patterns and pinpoint specific areas where an individual's brain might not be functioning optimally. This means we can develop training protocols that are hyper-targeted to what Chinchurchi's our brain needs. But here's where it gets even more exciting. One of the biggest game changers with AI-powered neurofeedback is its ability to analyze and adapt in real time. Imagine you're doing a brain training session. With older methods, the parameters were often preset. But with AI, the system is constantly monitoring your brain's responses. If it sees you're struggling, or conversely, finding it too easy, it can immediately tweak the training. This dynamic adjustment is crucial. It keeps you in that perfect sweet spot for learning, challenged enough to encourage your brain to change and adapt. That's neuroplasticity, but not so much that you get frustrated. And the research backs this up. These adaptive systems are showing significantly better results than the old fixed parameter methods. So what can we actually do with this AI-driven neurofeedback? The applications are incredibly diverse. We're talking about improving core cognitive skills like attention span, memory recall, mental flexibility, and those all-important executive functions, the things that help us plan and get stuff done. In the world of education, this is huge. I can help personalize learning strategies by understanding how an individual's brain learns best. By tracking metrics like focus and engagement through neurofeedback, AI-powered adaptive learning platforms can adjust teaching methods and content on the fly. This doesn't just make learning more efficient. It makes it more inclusive, especially for neurodiverse learners who might not thrive in traditional settings. And it's not just about high-tech labs anymore. AI is also helping to make neurofeedback systems more accessible. We're seeing the development of home-based systems, often using simpler EEG hardware, but they can still deliver high-quality training because sophisticated AI algorithms are doing the heavy lifting on the software side. More accessibility means more frequent and consistent training, which generally leads to better and more lasting outcomes. The story doesn't end there. The integration of AI with other cutting-edge technologies like brain-computer interfaces, BCIs, and virtual reality (VR) is pushing the boundaries even further. Imagine AI-driven BCIs that can interpret your cognitive signals to let you interact directly with digital interfaces. That could totally change how we acquire knowledge and skills. Or picture combining AI-enhanced biofeedback with VR to create these super immersive therapeutic or learning environments. For instance, a VR scene could change in real time based on your physiological responses, helping you learn to manage stress or improve focus in a deeply engaging way. Now, with all this incredible potential, it's also important to talk about the challenges. When we're dealing with brain data, ethical considerations, especially around data privacy, are absolutely paramount. This information is incredibly sensitive. We also need to think about ensuring everyone has fair access to these advanced technologies and how to prevent people from becoming over-reliant on them. And, of course, more research is always needed. We need to establish standardized protocols and continue to validate the long-term effectiveness of these AI-driven approaches across different cognitive tasks and diverse groups of people. So, to wrap it up, the fusion of AI with neurofeedback is truly heralding a new era in personalized cognitive enhancement and learning. By harnessing AI's power to analyze complex brain data, adapt training in real time, and personalize interventions, we're moving towards more effective, efficient, and accessible ways to optimize our brain function and unlock our amazing human potential. As these technologies continue to evolve, collaboration across different fields and a strong focus on ethical guidelines will be absolutely key to using this transformative power responsibly. That's all for this episode of G Fun Facts Online. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you're as excited about the future of brain training as I am. Until next time, keep those neurons firing.